Good morning, everybody. The Subcommittee on Railroads, Pipelines, and Hazardous Material will come to order. I ask unanimous consent that the chairman be authorized to declare a recess at any time during today's hearing. Without objection, so ordered. I also ask unanimous consent that members not on the subcommittee be permitted to sit with the subcommittee at today's hearing and ask questions. Without objection, so ordered. I now recognize myself for an opening statement for 5 minutes. Today's hearing will examine implementation of the Protecting Our Infrastructure of Pipelines and Enhancing Safety Act of 2020, or PIPES 2020 Act, as well as future needs in pipeline safety. The United States has the largest pipeline network in the world, consisting of about 3.4 million miles of pipeline. The oil and natural gas industry generates about 11.3 million American jobs and accounts for nearly 8% of the United States gross domestic product, which is an economic impact of about 1.7 trillion with a T per year. The United States is now leading exporter of energy to the rest of the world. Investments made by the energy sector will continue to provide high-paying jobs for a diversifying workforce and promote domestic energy security. Pipelines are critical infrastructure for supporting our energy sector and represent the safest, most efficient, most environmentally friendly mode of transporting energy. Pipelines are an essential part of the energy supply chain and ensure communities across the country and our allies abroad have access to affordable and reliable American energy. The recent supply chain crisis and rising inflation, coupled with the war in Ukraine, demonstrate the importance of having reliable, easy access to energy and the negative consequences of restricting or cutting off our energy supply. The Pipelines and Hazardous Materials Safety Administration, or PHMSA, is the federal agency responsible for overseeing the safe and reliable operation of the United States pipeline network. Promoting pipeline safety has been a priority for Congress, which enacted several bipartisan laws in recent years to reauthorize crucial pipeline safety programs at PHMSA and direct the agency to initiate actions that advance pipeline safety. The 2020 Pipeline Safety Reauthorization made advances in safety through some common sense policy and a balanced, not overly burdensome, regulatory approach. And it is essential that Congress ensure PHMSA is prioritizing and implementing prior congressional mandates and does not impermissibly offer administration priorities over these mandates. PHMSA must prioritize hiring competent pipeline safety inspectors, not more lawyers, and must keep its focus on protecting people and the environment by advancing the safety and reliability of pipelines. Today, we will hear from PHMSA on progress made towards implementing the PIPES 2020 Act and how it is working to meet the requirements set by Congress. Pipeline safety is a collaborative effort between PHMSA, state governments, industry, and the public. We must continue to promote cooperation between stakeholders and regulators to find a balanced approach that fosters innovation in technology and implementation of best safety practices. I'm looking forward to hearing from industry and public safety representatives today about some of these practices and new technologies that can help us improve safety. This includes how we can support the development of infrastructure to transport new and emerging fuels, such as carbon dioxide and hydrogen, and how innovative technology and operations are being used to improve inspections, leak detection, leak prevention, and the overall safety of pipeline networks. And as Congress looks to the next pipeline safety reauthorization, we must embrace ways in which the industry and regulators can work together to achieve our goal of zero pipeline incidents. I hope to renew the tradition of passing a bipartisan pipeline safety bill from this committee, and I look forward to working with the ranking member, my colleagues on both sides of the aisle, and the Senate to accomplish this important goal. I have a few documents to enter into the record. I ask unanimous consent to enter into the record the following items: a March 8th, 2023 letter from the American Public Gas Association, a March 8th, 2023 letter from the American Petroleum Institute, and a March 8th, 2023 letter from the Distribution Contractors Association and the United States Association of union plumbers, and pipe fitters. And without objection, so ordered. In closing, I ask our witnesses to, I want to thank you all for coming today. I appreciate you being here. I will now yield back and recognize the ranking member Payne for 5 minutes for an opening statement.